Hey, this is Blake from Pig Destroyer, and you are listening to Metal-O-Mania.
Hey, this is Pat from Pizza Death, and you're watching Metal-O-Mania with this Crypt and Scully.
This is the Crypt from Metal-O-Mania. I got my headphones on and my dick in your cat. Let's party. It's time to metal.
What's up? This is Bibi from Cryzix, and you are listening to Metal-O-Mania. Fuck yeah.
No prisoners, no mercy. A good start.
Yo, what's up? This is Nick from Nicolas Cage Fighter, and you're watching Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scully.
This is a fucking system. What they think you need to keep you in your fucking place. Commit the consistency. It's the way of life, never achieve anything. How is it to play for this? Yes, I honestly yourself to find a new yes. Look me in the eyes again. Tell me that none of this is your fault.
That looks rough, dude. Is it broken?
Gravity.
Now it's broken.
Okay, this is what we got. With this, you can ride the baloney pony.
You can have her.
No, I don't want her. You're stuck with her.
I don't care, Tony. It's such a stupid job anyway.
You show them. But first, let's start with a complete breakfast with my vitamin-packed Frosted Flakes. They bring out the tiger in you.
You better be good.
Frosted Flakes good? They're great!
Go show 'em you're a tiger. Show what you can do. The taste of Tony's Frosted Flakes.
Man, can she suck.
Brings out the tiger in you.
And you. What the hell is wrong with these people?
Hey, what's it doing? This is Gabe from Raider. You're hanging out on Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scully. Yeah, rock and roll, buddy.
time has come for the dominion of men.
Different. And now for something completely different.
And welcome back to the studio where I'm joined with my friend all the way from Finland over here with me today, man. What's up, brother? How are you today?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Well, I'm better than fine, and I'm better than fine because you're hanging out with me, man. As I've been looking forward to catching up with you, sir.
Yes.
I'm gonna call security if you can't control yourself.
For those masses out there, man, I'm excited about the new release, but we'll get to that in a second. But for those masses out there following along, let them know who you are, man. Introduce yourself to the Metal-O-Maniax, brother.
I'm Heikki from Tampere.
Where did you say you were from?
Yeah,
from Necro Weasel.
Yeah.
I like him already.
From Necro Weasel, and some of my favorite jams, man. You know, you go back with us quite a ways now at this point. We played you guys jams on our show for fucking shit. I want to say what, all the way back to the 2020 release, man. So we go back with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. You were the first ones, I guess.
Oh, I like being that. Oh, we popped your cherry then. I like it. I brought Astroglide at least. You know what I mean? I'm a gentleman.
I'll never say I'm not a fucking gentleman.
So, but thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it very much. Let's catch up. So we have a brand new release, man. I'm excited about this brand new release. Tell me a little bit about it. Tell me a little about. Well, first of all, tell me who your partner is that helps create Necro Weasel, and then tell me a little bit about Obey, Suffer, and Die, sir.
It's just me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
but I have a partner who does the mastering job.
At one point, it was you and somebody else, right? Is it just you now? Is that's a change then, isn't it?
No, it was always me.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Do your research, people.
My apologies then. I thought that it was you and another partner that did the Necro Weasel stuff.
Yeah, it was a lie.
That was bad intelligence. Very bad intelligence.
I'm sorry.
Nowadays we have a band for live stuff.
Okay. I've always wondered that. Like what we have, you know, that's a sign of the times, man. There's more acts out there than ever that are just one person in a room that knows how to play all their instruments, that knows how to, you know, that has a vision of some songs. But I've always wondered, like, how do you translate that to a live thing? But I guess you kind of just recruit musicians for that, right?
Yeah.
The Arabs just heard our band one time, and they wanted us to go on the road.
How has that gone for you?
Fine. We're looking for a guitarist now, because the former guy doesn't want to do anymore.
So he's done. No, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I fucking quit, all right?
Yeah. But we have some guys in our mind.
Well, the music is badass, so I gotta feel like it wouldn't be that hard to recruit some people that want to play it, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to play.
Oh, well, and you're from a good scene. You guys got a pretty, you know, Finland's got a pretty kick-ass metal scene at this point, right? I would imagine. Do you find that to be true? You live there. I always hear about it, but you're there. So as an insider, what is your thoughts on that? Do you find it to be true that it's a kick-ass scene?
I guess it's so normal for me to have this metal scene all over Finland, but yeah.
So you take it for granted is what you're saying. I got you.
All right, maybe a little bit.
Well, what are the plans then? Well, now that this release is out, are you going to be able to do some live stuff? You know, once you find the guitarist, is that kind of the only?
Yeah, I hope we can do some shows, and we might have one incoming in September. So at least one.
Yeah. Well, is festival season returning for you guys? You know, we haven't had very many the last couple of years, but 2023 looks like all systems go.
Yeah, and last summer was quite open in Finland, so I assume that the festival season
ready to go.
So again, get a guitarist into the fold, and you'll be out there hopefully involved in some of that shit, man. You know, you guys got to get out there, brother. It's that time, you know.
Yeah.
We've all been in a cocoon for 3 fucking years, it seems like. So you got to get out there and do some live shit, brother, you know?
Yeah. we hope we get some shows, but we'll see.
Just give us a call and we'll set it all up. Cool.
Tell me a little bit about Obey, Suffer, and Die, man. It's only a year after Never Again. You said you might be creating this shit by yourself, but you seem to have a lot of it coming, man. Talk to me about your process.
Because I'm alone, it's a quite easy process. Because I don't have to make compromises and that kind of stuff.
None of that bullshit.
I have a band also called WHINES. It's hardcore punk band, and there I can do the normal band stuff. And Necro Weasel is like I can do what I want, no compromises.
I like it. Yeah, nothing.
No
more
deadlines, no timelines.
Nothing more metal than that, my friend. No compromise, brother. You know.
We do it my way. With my people.
You're saying then that Necro Weasel is a project created out of solitude. Then what the? I sit alone inside my head and I create this shit. God damn it.
Charles Dickens once said that solitary confinement was inhumane.
Yeah.
Well, give me some of the visions behind it, man. What are some of the Necro Weasel being its own project, as you say, without compromise? What are some of the things that you want this project to say that is separate from the other things that you're involved with?
I have always been in punk bands and hardcore bands. I've never done things like this before. I've been listening to metal for like since I've been 13 or something, but it's harder to play, and
I wanted something more challenging.
This has been
a growth.
Hard, yeah.
A growth process.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
I have a buddy that tells me I love punk. I grew up with punk roots. I had a mohawk when I was a young dude. I'm full on punk. I have 1 foot in metal and 1 foot in punk, and I always have, and I'm unapologetic about it. In fact, I'm drawn to bands such as Necro Weasel precisely for that reason, because I can tell that you are also in both worlds with this project. It's a metal meets punk thing, and I'm drawn to those things. But my buddy has a theory that he says that punk musicians are punk musicians until they become better musicians, and then they become metal musicians. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That might be some kind of true, but
it's one of those things. There might be a nugget of truth in there, right? You know.
Yeah. Of course. When you evolve in playing, it's I'm more interested in playing metal these days because I want to learn.
And he loves it so much that he's good at it, and he wants to be better all the time.
We are releasing LP in 2 months with WHINES, so we have gigs planned in spring, and I will be on both sides in the future.
Yeah, hey, I love that you do, man. Never stop. Always keep that 1 foot in the punk and always keep that 1 foot in the metal, man. They're two beautiful things. It's like chocolate and peanut butter, man. You can't go wrong when you mix that shit. There's nothing wrong with that.
My chocolate is in my peanut butter. It's doggone good.
No matter what project musically, your 2023 is gonna be a busy one for you, right?
Yeah, I like to keep busy. I don't like to waste time.
Right. Yeah. No. Busier the better, my friend. I'm 1,000% behind you. That we can be dormant when we're dead. There's no reason to be dormant until then. You know.
Yep.
No rest for the wicked.
Well, and it shows this project by itself is pretty prolific, man. So that tells me you stay pretty fucking busy with this shit.
Yeah. I try, but it's not like hard to me to do in this hectic pace. I just like to play, and nowadays when you have this home studio equipment, so it's quite easy. If I catch a good riff, I record it and and carry on with that. So
is that how your songs start? You got a riff idea and then you build a song around it?
Yeah, basically.
It's my recipe for disaster.
I love it, man. I think it's a great release. I think it has a good energy to it. It's got a good it's riff city, dude. You know, I love the riffs in it and stuff. So, you know, you're speaking my language with this release, brother. It's right up my alley.
It's fantastic.
I'm pretty happy with it since I had never done mixing before this, so I'm progressing little by little.
Right.
This is the best work so far.
Right. It's one of those things, man. There's an old Mitch Hedberg stand-up comedian piece where he talks about, like, I'm good at stand-up comedy, and just because of that, everybody's like, well, are you good at acting?
But when you're in Hollywood and you're a comedian, everybody wants you to do other things besides comedy. They say, all right, you're a stand-up comedian. Can you act? Can you write? Write us a script. They want me to do things that's related to comedy, but not comedy. That's not fair. It's as though if I was a cook and I worked my ass off to become a good cook. They said, all right, you're a cook. Can you farm?
You know, who knew to be a musician, you also have to be a promoter, a fucking marketer, a fucking artist, a god, you know what I mean? There's so much to it beyond so many hats you got to wear.
Yeah. I would be happy if I just do the music thing and nothing else.
right. I know, man. I love doing the metal show. I like making our show, but I hate like begging people to watch the fucking thing, man. I hate that.
Yeah.
We're all whores, Frank. Know what I'm talking about?
I feel your pain.
Yeah, that part sucks ball sacks, but you know, you got to do it though. Otherwise, you're just doing it in the dark, and nobody wants to create something in a vacuum, you know. So
yes, you need audience.
Yeah, the idea is to get the eyeballs on it. That's for sure, man.
Yeah.
Well, and to that end, tell our viewers out there what's the best way to make sure that they keep their eyeballs on what you're doing, man. What's the best way to follow Necro Weasel? What's the best way to pick up their copy of this release? What's their best way to pick up a copy? Obey, Suffer, and Die. What's the best? You know,
I think outside of Finland, it would be Bandcamp because there's no release unless you pay the post from Finland. There's gonna be cassette, but they are somewhere in Germany right now.
Got lost in the mail.
That's a sign of the times too, man. Everybody I talk to is like, yeah, we ordered vinyl like 6 months ago. It'll be here sometime. You know, what the fuck? That's pretty crazy. So cassettes too. The cassettes are coming. That's good.
Yeah. But if you want to support this system, so Bandcamp is the best because they're fair to the artist.
Do you have some merch on there as well, like t-shirts and that kind of thing, or is it music only at the moment? Or
no, I should do some t-shirts more because I kind of sold almost everything last summer.
Oh, well, keep this former fat boy in mind. If you get some new t-shirts, man, I'll be in line for one of those for sure, brother.
Yeah.
I have a fucking metal t-shirt addiction problem, so don't call my doctor though. I'm good. I
got it under control.
There you go, Metal-O-Maniacs. Go out there, support this cat, man. Tell them that you love this project, and you can do that by picking up your copy of Obey, Suffer, and Die. And you can do that by leaving some comments and hitting the like button and subscribing to these dudes as well, man. That's always a big push. And all that shit's free. So
yep.
Well, Heikki, I fucking am a huge fan of you, brother, man. Keep the projects, keep it coming, man. You keep it coming, I'll keep listening to it, and I'll keep playing it for everybody.
Yeah. I'm already doing the next one, so
I love literally music to my ears, my friend.
Yeah. Before December, there's the next album, I promise.
All right, well, shit. Will you come back in the future and talk to me about it then?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. And I appreciate your time and hanging out with us too, man, very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, this is Heikki from Necro Weasel, and you're watching Metal-O-Mania!
interest. To watch you hate are not the problem. It's you and people your kind. It's a person you spread through your mouth. You're only guilty for being white, stupid, and privileged. Some instead competence and for self-interest. Your misery is not due to immigration. Can't humiliate or higher tax. To rid from life is not constraint in your eyes. When you live like a mirror. You're only guilty for being white, stupid, and privileged. Self-esteem, competence, and for self-interest.
Destiny. Stupid word for coincidence.
Don't talk shit about fate. She's a vindictive bitch.
Where to?
I'm the angel of death. Take me to hell.
Got any luggage?
Now you can know we have a nation. The
I have one job on this lousy ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it, okay?
Sure, no problem.
The old world order needs dismantling, and we have the tools to dismantle it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, at long, long last, the debut performance by The Disposer Puppets, performing our brand new single, Self-Dismantling Process, with very special guest star, from Glasgow, it's Lev!
Alright.
Our soul, it's red, decay from all.
guys, that was fucking amazing. Thanks for having me on. Would you mind signing this photograph?
Sorry, man, that just reminded me of something. Yeah, sure, man.
If you need me, I'll be back at my lab, dismantling this thing.
What are you, some kind of sadist?
Paul, that guy asked for our help. We lit him on fire.
Do you know how this fire started?
Yes, I do. It was because of my cousin. And I don't want to mention no names.
Your cousin?
Yes.
And you say you think your cousin started this, do you know how or why?
He's mad because he can't get with me. I'm married to my husband, and it's a long story.
That's all, bitches.
What's up? This is Chad from Necro, and you're listening to Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scully.